today I'm going to be doing a reading on Jamal Warner, right? Warner. So may his soul rest in peace. Um, may he transition well. May he find peace. May he find comfort, strength, during this time of his transition. Um, may the angels take him, lead him, guide him, and show him the way, you know, to find peace, resolution. Um, when I'm praying, in Jesus' mighty name I pray, to his family, condolences to his family, condolences to his soul, to his spirit, to his mental state, whatever he was doing at the time. I pray that he's able to forgive himself, um, and align with his next assignment. In Jesus' mighty name I pray. Amen. For those of you guys that are friends of Malcolm Jamal Warner, I would say you could burn him a candle and pray for him. That's what I'm hearing, like pray for him. All right. But when I got the news that he died, right? They said he drowned from death. He drowned or whatever, and they said he was not supposed to be in that reef or that water or whatever the case might be, and he ended up being in that water. I feel like that's fake news. Number one, I don't feel like the water was at the point where he would have drowned. You get what I'm saying? Like, I feel like there's some type of fake news to that. Another thing that I do get, I think it was his time. You know, um, his time as far as the elite goes. They always have people in line that die after this person dies or is unalive. They're unalive. These people, oh, he's next. This person is next. That person is next. Something about the number 888 or 88 could be significant, but it's like they choose who they want to go, and sometimes they use family, sometimes they use friends, sometimes they use people that they love, that know them. Hey, everybody, welcome. Sometimes they will use the people they love to get them. Sometimes they will use a spouse to get them. You know what I mean? One of the things I got when I was trying to read his energy, and I was kind of telling him to step up to me, if you'd like for me to do his reading, and to kind of tell me, what happened, what is his truth. And he said it was his time. They chose him to be the one to go out this time. So I don't know what's coming after that. And there's another major, another thing that I got somebody else, when they want you out, it will either be through fire, water, you know what I mean? It's either fire, water, or they use elementals. Another thing that I got with him was that there was somebody else that died in the pool, but I don't know who it is. I just heard somebody else died in the pool, or somebody else died. So whoever just died too as well, let me know, okay, and I'll do a reading on that. Um, but I was getting somebody died in the pool too as well. I was kind of getting somebody died in the pool. I'm like, damn, that sounds familiar. That sounds like I've heard somebody die in the pool. Not Perry, somebody else. Um, but it was giving me that DJ that died. I can't remember his name. Is it DJ Stitch? Is it Stitch? Stitch? I think that's his name. I'm not too sure. Um, So when I saw him in his outfit. And when I say his outfit, it's like an African outfit. I don't know how to explain it. It's giving me Middle Eastern and African mixed outfit. And it's black with gold on it, right? And it's like up to his neck area, right? The end result was drowning, but that was not what initially killed him, or that was not initially what got him in that water. You get what I'm saying? Like, I feel like his body was moved. Um, what happened in the house. Do you understand what I'm saying? So I think they said he went to Costa Rica, correct? Now, the people they need to be questioning is those family people, people who were around him at the time of his passing. Because to me, it felt like he was neglected or negated, right? And if the reason why I'm saying negated or neglected is like these people don't want to speak up. They're not talking. They don't want to talk, right? That raises someone's eyebrow, right? Um, and I felt like there was more than one person at that water. I also felt like something was staged. This is what I was getting. It was staged. But I also got like some type of pill that was crushed or something that looked powdery that was in his system that kept him unconscious or made him feel unconscious or made him feel, it's a word for it. Not muscle relaxer. No, not muscle relaxer. It's more of like this message with your consciousness. So whatever they gave him, it was either through a form of meal or water or drink. Okay, it was consumed through one of those, right? And I keep getting unconscious, man. I keep getting he was unconscious. And they moved his body into that water. They moved his body into that water. And the water finished the job. That's the best way I can put it because the way I saw it, um, and one of the reasons why they took him out too is because he was talking. I kept hearing like, in my mind, I kept hearing like, I was getting the nine of swords, right? And the nine of swords was kind of giving me someone that was expressing themselves, that was talking, that was getting all these downloads, and they were just speaking their mind. And they were just speaking authentically, right? He was doing too much of that. They didn't like that. Okay, so I don't know if he was talking about something that could bring forth change or teaching people how to be grateful in life. I don't know. Maybe he would say something like, let me see here. Maybe whatever he was saying was to open people's eyes in some sort of way or to help people, guide them, right? I don't know. I got something called the residence. I don't know what that is. I was like, what is that? But I didn't go too much into that. I got the residence, right? But the residence is giving me like a group or corporation. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, it was giving me the idea of a corporation or a group of people who are powerful, who are like a nonprofit or like a charity kind of situation or a group of people. It could be men or women, but it's a group of people, right? It could be membership in there or it's just a group of people who are successful and elite, you know, who he knows. And it was just his turn. Even though where there are people that did not agree to these terms of his death or him being unalived, but there are people that knew the plan. Do you understand what I'm saying? And there were people that were supposed to take out this plan. Once they take out this plan, then they get that opportunity Malcolm was supposed to get, or they get that money that Malcolm was supposed to get. I did get 3 women, right? I haven't even pulled my cards yet because it's, I'm just going to say it. I got 3 women. One was a TV mother. Another one was a real mother. And it could have been wife. I don't know if he's married, but I got a woman or I got wife when I was channeling. I got wife, right? Someone did not want him to make it back home to his daughter, or someone did not want him to make it back to his daughter, or something with that situation as well. Someone didn't want him to make it back home. Somebody had to do the job before he makes it, so he doesn't get back home. Something is important about that. So one of the things that I found so interesting was in the media, they said, I think they said something about one person was saved and the other person didn't make it, and I was like, what the hell is going on? Like everything, the story is just crooked. Like y'all didn't think through before y'all came out to say something about this man. And to me, it felt like he was left. They did this on purpose. Do you understand what I'm saying? They made sure he died before they called the people that needs to come. He had to be unalived completely. Before they say, oh, I think my brother or my family member is down there, or I think somebody is drowning down there. I feel like they need to start asking the person that reported it. They need to question who called in, and if they did call in, who called in, right? I keep seeing a boat. Now, I don't know if they use boats to go on the water in Costa Rica or what. But if you watch his videos, it tells a story. Especially if you watch the videos he have put up. If he has put up any videos, that I did see one short where he was just talking. I don't know what he was talking about, but I didn't really pay attention to it because I didn't want to, I didn't want to sit too much into the details of what's going on. I just want to see, okay, what can I pick up? Because sometimes the media could throw you off. You just got to see what you can pick up. Okay? I've been getting signs with Malcolm Jamal. I've been getting some signs about it before he was unalived. And I kept saying to myself, why is this son keep coming to me, right? Because it's born August 18th, right? Is it born August? This is just coming out. I'm like, what? So he's a Leo, right? If he's not born August 18th, then he's a Leo, correct? So the sun have been coming to me, and I kept saying to myself, the sun is coming to me strong. I would sit outside and the sun would just shine on me because in my patio where I sit, the sun just shine. It was extra, and I just wanted to sit in there, right? And usually I will move away, or I will go inside. I'm like, oh, it's too hot. But for some reason, I would sit there for the past 3 days, and I didn't know it was Malcolm Jamal Bryant. I mean, why I keep calling it? Is there another name called Michael Jamal Bryant? Is that somebody's name? But or Jamal Bryant. Maybe that's a separate name. But I think his name is Malcolm Jamal Warner. He was Theo from the Cosby Show. I like the Theo character in the Cosby Show. He was decent. He was a decent guy. You get what I'm saying? This man, he wasn't always in the news. You know what I'm saying? There was no scandal about this guy like that. You know what I'm saying? He was chilling. But another thing that I got, that he was very spiritual. Now, I don't know if it's in his spirituality, he talked about God, or he believed in God, but I knew, and I sensed his energy, and he was very spiritual. Very spiritual guy. It's just so unfortunate. Okay? And I just kept getting, because I was talking. They don't want you to talk. Now, another thing I'm getting, I don't know if he's ever gone through like depression or gone through any type of I don't know if he's ever gone through any depression, but I did get some type of sadness or isolation here with him, like a hermit. Like to stay to himself. He don't really like to be in the scene like that. The only time you see Jamal come out in the scene is if he's promoting something or he's getting an award. I also get like a Grammy award. I'm also getting musician. He's a musician as well. There could be something about a musician coming out too as well. But he's a musician as well. So he's a triple, what do they call it? Triple threat? I can't even talk. Triple threat. Okay. So maybe he could sing, act, and rhyme. You know what I mean? Like, maybe he's a poet as well. Now, people could see that as a competition. Okay. I feel like it's more so who is next in line. And he was the one chosen to be next in line. There's somebody else that's going to pass away. I don't know if this is going to be a younger or older person, but there's few more people coming through that's going to pass away soon. And we need to just keep his energy positive, right? Another thing that they wanted to do was when he was unalived, they wanted to take his soul. They wanted to take his spirit. They wanted to conjure him up. They wanted to use his energy. Okay? And they cannot. So another thing that I got is that before he died, and I don't know how long ago this was, right? I have a question. Where's his father? Something about his father, but I don't know where's his father. But one thing he said he prayed about was to make sure that his soul was never taken. I don't know if he did work or he grounded himself in that prayer, or you know what I'm saying, there's some type of prayer he prayed that when I do die, my soul would not be taken or used. Okay, he prayed about that. So they cannot use his soul. He's free. He's free. Okay? There's going to be a lot of people that will say great things about him. Even people that were fans. Even not just celebrities, but I'm getting like people that were just simply fans. And people that loved his work. People that loved him for who he was. Okay? I don't know why I'm getting Cosby, you know. What is Cosby? What's his real name again? Bill Cosby. I almost forgot Bill Cosby's real name. It could be something, he could be saying something pertaining to his death. And Rashid, is that her name, Rashad? Patricia Rashad or something like that? Yeah, they're going to be speaking out about him. There's going to be more people that speaks out about him. But I feel like he's going to be getting a lot of good, awesome, positive attributes from people. And the world is shocked right now. The world is shocked. Because people didn't see this coming. Nobody saw this coming. Okay? You know, I don't know, I'm getting Ozzy Osbourne. But nobody saw this coming. It just showed up out of nowhere. That's to tell you that they chose him to go. Okay? What I want to ask is, so I did see a woman, right? And I don't know if this is his TV mother, his real mother, or like a wife. Is he married? Can anybody tell me if he's married or not? And if he has a daughter, okay? Or if he has a kid, you know? Because, you know, he's very secretive. He's very protective about... Okay, so when I talked about his kid, he is very protective of his child. Very, very protective. That's something he felt like he could at least keep that a secret. Or keep it private. There's something about privacy, okay? He should. But in this, if he's married, in this marriage, somebody felt single. There was a disconnection, okay? And I don't know if he was the one that's disconnected or she's the one that's disconnected. You know what I mean? Like, there's some type of disconnection there. There goes his daughter. So he does have a daughter. Cool. He's married? Okay. All right. So let's see, you know. What I would like to know is that see, I just saw the Queen of Swords, right? So somebody's going to make an announcement. You know, it could be a Libra, Aquarius, Gemini woman. Okay, there could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius woman. I don't know if this is a mother or somebody's going to be speaking up. Someone is going, maybe his mom is going to come out and say, hey, I know he did not just die. Because something is showing up here like they're gonna say I killed myself, or they're gonna say, you know, I accidentally, or I drowned myself, or, you know, I feel like they're gonna say some things that are not true to cover their asses up. That's what I heard. Okay. But he was not in the space to want to take his own life. He has a child, for crying out loud. Um, and it wasn't a mistake either. I keep feeling like the water was not even big enough to just, like, I was not like, come on. They should be asking the people he went to vacation with what happened. Because if those people are silent, then you know they have 100% and 110% hand in it. You get what I'm saying? When you start asking questions, they don't want to say nothing. Come on now. Nothing? Okay. They're going to try and want to do my funeral quickly. That's another thing I'm hearing. And let it be an afterthought. But it would never be an afterthought. You know, there are a lot of people that are sad about him. There's a lot of people that loved him. He even had a show called, I think it was Malcolm and Eddie or something like that, with him and Eddie Griffin. It was a good show too as well. So people are not going to forget him because he paved the way for a lot of childhood in America. You know what I mean? You know? Ace of Wands. So what is this opportunity? Somebody's going to be speaking up for him. Or, you know, I keep getting like, they murdered my son. They murdered my son. They killed my son. So I don't know who. This have to be his mom. This have to be his mom. Because this woman is speaking up loudly and clear. She's not budging. These people did not want to call the police either. Whoever was there at the time of his murder, let me just say unalive, allegedly, they did not want to call the police. Okay, they did not want to call the police. Holy Spirit. Yes, you know, this is a mother figure that said they killed my son. This is... Okay, so one of the reasons why he died was to pave the way for somebody else. It was for somebody else to get this torch, or for somebody else to get this opportunity. Something's giving me like Grey's Anatomy kind of show. I don't know. But some is giving me Grey's Anatomy kind of show. But they would see that he drowned. But I feel like the drowning was the completion of his death. But there was something already in the system. So I would say they should do an autopsy, a toxicology. Yeah. You know, a toxicology report and an autopsy. You're going to find some things in his bloodstream that's not supposed to. Who did you eat from? That's what I'm hearing. Who did you eat from? What did you eat and drink? Who did you eat or drink from? Okay. Something is up with their marriage, bro. Something is up with their marriage. I don't, you know. How was your marriage, Malcolm Jamal Warner? How was your marriage? Excuse me. How was your marriage to your wife? What's his wife's name? Anybody know? How was your marriage to your wife? Deception. Heartbreak. Okay. Arguments, disagreements here. Queen of Cups. So his wife got to be like if she's not a water sign, she might have water in her chart. And it's giving arguments, disagreements, not getting along. And maybe this was before he passed, okay? They could have even went to go see a counselor. You know what I mean? Because I feel like the media is trying to make it look like, oh, he was sad. But I think he was gaining some type of download here. He was gaining an awakening in his life. there was an awakening happening with this guy before he passed. You know what I mean? Like, he was getting a lot of downloads and awakening. He's the son. You know? There was changes being made in his life. Okay, let's see here. He was not using his intuition. Who's this one that have Pisces? There's a Pisces dead here. So somebody, it might be the one with the Pisces because this person is dead. But I felt like he could have felt at some point that he was not using his intuition when it came to who he was with or who he married. So I don't know who this woman is. Do you understand what I'm saying? Who's this woman? Okay. Or it could even be a situation where somebody here was competing with this relationship or with this marriage. There was competition, you know? But something was missing in this marriage. Something was missing here. Yeah. It's given they were not being honest with each other as far as like the way how they want the marriage to keep going. Something could be going on here where somebody here is lying. Now I don't know if this is the police lying or somebody's just lying. Okay, it could be her, it could be the people he was around that's lying to the media or lying to the police about what happened to him. Because they don't want something to come out. So I wonder, was it with his wife, his child? Who family member was it with? Was it with his own family? Okay, because it's looking like these people he was with were lying. Okay, they were lying. They don't want the public to know. Lying to the public, lying to the people. They don't want people to know what's going on or what really happened. But if you got 3 cents, if you got your senses, you will know what's going on here. But they lied. They lied to the police, they lied to the media, they lied to everybody. You know, they lied to everybody. Okay. They didn't even want the world to know, but it's unfortunate they have to tell the world. So I wonder, did this happen before they told us that it happened? And another thing that I saw with Malcolm, may your soul rest very well in peace, in the paradise, in the land of God. You know what I mean? May your soul really rest in peace. Because this man put up a fight. Do you understand what I'm saying? He put up a fight. He put up a fight. He fought hard. It was like when Job fought that mysterious man in the wilderness. He fought. So never think like, oh, it just happened like that and blah blah. You know, no, this guy fought. He stood his ground and he tried. He fought and fought and fought till they couldn't fight anymore. And I feel like when he was fighting, one of his thoughts was his daughter. He was thinking about his daughter. So there could be something about his daughter. Maybe the daughter is going to say something online, or she's going to, I don't know. She might speak in his funeral, or there could be a message here with the daughter, with his daughter. Whoever did this, they did this around the time where people are not really, people are not really around by the water. It could have been at nighttime, and in the daytime, they could have reported it. You get what I'm saying? Something could have happened at night. Okay. They knew people will ask, where's Malcolm? Okay. Didn't he come with y'all? And you know what's so crazy to me is that I'm seeing a video of him resurfacing in the media. And It's around the last times, right? Before he passed. Something about those videos ain't sitting right with me. I don't know. Who was he with? I could ask right now, who was he with? Because he's looking at like, these people were not family to me, you know. There were people pretending to love you and people acting like they're showing up for you, but they're showing up for you to complete an assignment with you because they're sent there to complete an assignment with him. These people were sent. They were an accomplice. They were an accessory to murder, allegedly. I'm just saying. Because I would like to know who are these people? Because something is going on with his marriage, though. That's not sitting well with me either. Okay? Something going on with the marriage. Yeah, there's betrayal here. Betrayal, disappointment. And the Queen of Swords. I don't know. Again, there's this Queen of Swords keeps showing up here. It's a Gemini. If it's not a Gemini, it's a Libra, Aquarius energy. There's a betrayal from this person. This woman. Tanisha Torres. Okay, we're gonna ask. We're gonna ask. I just want to ask, who traveled with you, Malcolm? Who was the ones that traveled with you? Who came with you to Costa Rica? It's given left eye situation. It's given DJ Stitch. I think that's his name. Situation. Yeah, it's giving me those. Who came with you to this Costa Rica thing? I'm gonna tell you right now, there were people that he wasn't in good. How can I put this? There were people that were with him that he stopped talking to at some point in his life, or he stopped connecting with them at some point in his life, and then they reconnected again. I'm kind of getting the energy as well here. That there were people he stopped talking to, he stopped, chilling with, even to the point of working together. Like he probably took a break from these people, and then they came back to his life. There were some people also pretending to have his back and love him and all this bullshit. That didn't really have his back. That wanted him gone. Because they were threatened by him. And these are the same people that they were used. And he did not use his intuition. This is why you got to be careful when people tell you, let's go out of town, out of nowhere. Just random. Just randomly. Let's go out of town. People you haven't spoken to in a while, and then they show up in your life all of a sudden. And then they want y'all to go out of town. Hell nah. He said he didn't use his better judgment. There were certain things that were off that he did not follow. I'm going to tell you another thing, right? Before he was unalived, he felt uneasy. Let me tell you, because God going to give you signs. The universe is going to give you signs. You just got to pay attention. You just got to pay attention, right? So he didn't pay attention. He paid attention, but he didn't really pay attention. Meaning, like, his intuition was nudging at him. Don't eat that food. Don't drink that drink. Maybe you should go make your own. You know what I mean? Don't go to that Costa Rica. No, don't travel. There were signs. Sometimes you get signs and you be like, nah, I don't think they would do that to me. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you like, I don't think that would do that to me. They love me. They love me. They played my mother and father on TV. Or they were my friends, or this is family. You know what I'm saying? But you never know. Blood is relative. Sometimes it's like that. Your own family will be the one sabotaging you. Your own family members will be the one. Oh, there's three of swords here. I didn't even know. I never noticed this till now. A man and a woman. Three of swords, three of swords. I'm trying to tell you, he got some incline, but he did not follow them. Some told him to walk away from a particular woman, a Queen of Swords woman, a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius woman, an older woman. This woman could be in her 50s, she could be in her 60s, she could be in her late 40s. Because they got Bill Cosby. They tried to get him, but he was too old. All right. It's crazy. Yeah, familiar faces, people he grew up with, people he knew, people he did TV shows with. There's 3 people out of that knows what's happening. Okay, it's 3 people. I don't know. I'm getting manager. I don't know who manager this is, but I'm getting something about a manager. A manager. All right. Maybe someone who managed him. Somebody he grew up. 6 of Cups talks about familiar faces. It talks about people you grew up with. He grew up with the Cosby shows. We watched him grow up in that show. At least when I was here in the 90s, I watched it. That was one of my favorite shows at that time. That show, I think it was 7-Eleven and Family Matters. What was that? Saved by the Bell. Saved by the Bell. Those are my shows, man, back in those days. So the people he grew up with. It's talking about people he grew up with. He could have walked away from these people because they were into something that, I don't know, maybe he told himself he didn't want to be a part of, or maybe he found out something about these people and he's like, I don't want to be associated with that, but I will always respect them as my TV mother and father, whatever the case might be. And then they reconnected again. You know, it's something spooky about this woman. I don't know, it's weird. It's really weird. Whoever this air sign woman is. Okay. You should just close the door. Yeah, somebody could be a witch, or like they could be a witch, or they could be into some type of divination that he's not into, or they could be, you know what I mean? Like, they might be into some type of occultism that he's not a part of, don't want to be a part of, because he keeps himself as a hermit. You know, he stays to himself from time to time. He doesn't like people knowing his business like that. Yeah, something is coming out about this witch. He stopped talking to these people for a while, and then they came back into his life. It could be a widow, a woman that's a widow, or like a, what you call it? Let me ask a question. Is this woman married? What's her name again? Patricia Rashad, right? Debbie Allen. Who's that? Okay. Patricia Rashad. Is she married? Okay, because this is talking about people he grew up with. Okay. Somebody needed to pay off their debt. I don't know who owes a debt here. I don't know if Bill Cosby owes something, but somebody needed to pay their debt off. Somebody's into some witchery, or they into some, like, not even holistic alchemy. They into like voodoo or something. Like, somebody's into voodoo, or they do like spiritual work where they put things in a jar. So 2 things I'm saying here is that his death was spiritual and physical. It was both. Okay? Because I see somebody trying to conjure him up. Okay, somebody could have tried to put something in the jaw. It's giving organ harvesting, or like, what the hell? Hold on now. It's giving organ. You know, like when they take your organ and put in like some type of container. I don't know. Why am I getting like, whew, Jesus. Is somebody talking about organ harvesting? But it's giving like taking an organ, put it in a jaw. Why am I seeing that? What is that? It's like taking an organ, put it in a jaw. In a jar. In a container. To transport it. For who? Who's this organ for? There's people trying to play in his energy after they found out he was dead. Like, there are people trying to use his, but you can't. You have no consent to his soul. You have no contractual agreement to his soul. Like, something here is not, there's a mother here. A mother? A mother. They're trying to take this man's soul or spirit. They're trying to do something with his energy. They were trying to create a doll, a voodoo doll. It's like hoodoo, right? It's a doll, but they were trying to like use that doll as a representation of him, and probably even put this doll in a jar, or it's something going on with like organs and then doll, but it's spiritual. It's giving me folklore or hoodoo. It's giving me one of those. Somebody's into some deep ancestry kind of work, but they can't have it. Somebody can't get that money. Somebody owes money. They owe money. Okay, people need, let me tell you something. These celebrities, you youngsters, celebrities, I need to do Bruno Mars reading. Stop freaking gambling at these corporations, because some of you keep gambling like that. Guess what's gonna happen? The same thing that happened to Elvis Presley. It's gonna happen to you. Stop gambling. This is a warning. Stop going out of town to gamble. You celebrity kids, young kids, stop doing it. Because they're gonna keep you in that Las Vegas area. They're gonna keep you there. They're gonna make sure you don't leave Las Vegas, or you don't leave America. Okay, just be careful. I don't know who I'm talking to. All right, stop gambling in these countries, or this wherever you're gambling at. Okay, something about UK, Las Vegas is coming out very strongly to me. Stop doing that, because they're gonna play with you. All right, but somebody owes a debt here that they cannot afford to pay. They were losing a lot of money. Maybe somebody going broke. Okay, they were losing a lot of money. They cannot get loans anymore. Somebody needed money. Whew. Somebody's into hoodoo. They're witch at night. In daytime, they look pretty. Somebody used moon magic too to do this. Okay, something was going on spiritually. Okay, before he actually passed. Okay, so who was it with? Was it with his family, or was it with like TV family? Who was it with? Because they act like they didn't know he died. Let's see here. Holy Spirit. Holy Spirit. Who was he with? So it could be family members, or like, I'm seeing like a friend here. A friend or associate, whatever they want to call themselves. The Queen of Swords again. There's another Queen of Swords here. There's Holy Spirit. It was a couple of people. Okay, that could have paid. It could have been people he even work with too. There's a mother figure here, so the mother figure could either be his mother. If it's not his mother, is his wife. If it's not the wife, is a mother figure. Maybe on the TV they played it. So something could be Cancer Moon. I'm getting during Cancer Moon. This happened during Cancer Moon. It could have been Gemini Cancer Moon. Something about Gemini Cancer Moon. So something's going to come out about that around this time. I think we're already in Cancer Moon right now. Okay, if I'm not mistaken. So something is coming out. Some truths are going to be leaked out, or something is going to be exposed here. All right, it could be in the media. Can exposure in the media. When he traveled, there could have been videos of him after he traveled, when he went to Costa Rica or when he traveled. Okay, he could have went with like people he works with. It's something about food. It's giving me family, but not really family. I don't know. I feel like it could be people he worked with, people that are in his family. Because the media did say, I don't know if they said family. But when I saw that video, and you know what? When you go and you look up the shorts, you can't find no video of him actually being in the water drowning. And if you find it, let me know. You can. When I saw it on my wall, I didn't see him drowning. And you know, when I looked at that water, I said, I may not die there. Oh. Oh. See what I'm saying? Like I felt like this is not Mother Nature. This is not the water spirit. This ain't got nothing to do with the water spirit. He was unconscious before they put him in the water. Okay. For I hope his family gets closure, the good ones. Okay. He feels unjustified. I feel like there's certain people at work that it could be a group of people or friends, or like, you know, like friends he grew up with, or a group of people he work with, and you know, they're like, oh, let's go on a vacation. It could see them as family, or this could actually be his family. So if you guys actually know we went out there with, let me know. Okay, this could be family members or the people he consider family, but it's some type of familiar faces. Do you understand what I'm saying? All right. But he felt like he didn't get justice, and there was some type of plan to get him out there. There was a plan here, because they know if they get you outside of the country, they could say anything. They could say, oh, they accidentally drowned or mistakenly drowned. You know what I'm saying? Like, or he committed suicide. They could say anything because of jurisdiction purposes, subject matters. You know what I'm saying? But if it was done in America, they would know everything that happened to him. And even if they know, remember TMZ is the first one to get the news before everybody else. All the newscasters get the news before everybody else get it. Because they already know what happened. They know it was his time. They knew, just like they knew about extentation. You know? Just saying. So, you know, this was on, maybe there was somebody I didn't get justice to. Maybe somebody was facing court issues. Okay. There was an Aries person that I saw upside down. I don't know if it's a Scorpio or Aries, but the person could have died, or they near death. Somebody want him to be a musician. I don't know. He sings, right? Somebody want him to be a superstar. Someone didn't want him to have opportunities because he won an award. Like somebody mad because he won an award or something, like, or because he's showing off his talent, he's able to use them. Like, what's the problem? Somebody was doing work, bro. Like, I'm seeing work. Okay, I'm seeing work being done. And I'm seeing something being put in the drink or food. Yeah, somebody's definitely doing work. Look at that. Okay, somebody doing work so they could stay alive. Somebody didn't want to die yet. Somebody was not getting good news from the doctor. And it could be a star. Maybe this star is older. Maybe this star is like old. Okay, there's a star here that is close to death, that you're still gonna die. That's what I heard. You're still gonna die. Even after this, you're still gonna die. Either way. Okay. You're still gonna die. Because you took an innocent life that was a good soul. This was a good soul. Okay? This was a good. There's a star here that's not getting, and it could be more than one star, but I'm seeing a star in particular that don't want to die. This person is scared of death. This person is scared of judgment. And they were not getting opportunities. They were not getting justified. They were not getting justice here. Okay, there was an injustice for this person. Okay, there was an injustice. And it could have been about this person sleeping with or raping or allegations of rape or like they were getting allegations of rape or something or like drugging people or something like that. Okay. This was someone that people listened to. People listened to him, just like Denzel Washington. You get what I'm saying? Like, you know, Bill was one of those people where people would listen to when he gave advice. And he could have been somebody, Theo could have listened to Bill even outside the set. You know what I'm saying? Like, he probably was giving him advice, you know, outside of the Cosby show. Because he's giving me someone that he was seeking advice from this person. This person gave him advice. This is someone he probably trusted. Okay. But I felt like there was a plan to take him out to Costa Rica. There was a plan. We need to get him out of America to do it, you know. Because somebody want to stay alive longer. Why? He's younger than you. Like, even if you take this guy out, you still gonna die. like, what? You still gonna die. I don't understand, man. Like, you old. I'm just saying, like, old age kill you. You know what I mean? Like, it's just a natural cause. And it could have been, he played somebody's son in a TV show, or he played a son. Is this Bill? What is Bill's sign? Is he a water sign? He played somebody's son. Damn. That's crazy. As soon as somebody found out he would done for, this person started doing work. Maybe somebody have like short time memory, or they're losing their memories, or like this person is not really, they can't walk by themselves. They need an assistant to walk. They need help to walk. I got the number again, 88. So maybe this person is 88 years of age, or they born in 1988, or they are 88 years of age. I don't know who's 88 years of age or who's born in 1988, but the number 88 is very significant. Very significant. I mean, it's right there. The person who killed him is right there. It's always been there. Or unalive them. I'm sorry. This person needed to make some type of exchange. I don't know if he was the exchange for the longevity of this person, and he was an exchange to this person. Him being unalive is to help this person gain opportunities, or is to help this person. Something could have also happened to this person's son. I don't know. In the 90s. In the 90s. This person's son could have passed in the 90s or something like that, or something happened. What? Hmm. I don't know, man. Like, Six of Pentacles, Six of Wands, Six of Pentacles, Six of Wands. Somebody was not successful. Like somebody's son died. Um. Hmm. Hmm. So Theo was like their son or something like that. Like somebody, I don't know if this person's child was a sacrifice to their come up. It's kind of like the same thing that happened to this person's son. Kind of like the son died at a young age. And then this guy dies at a young age. What is age? 54, which is a number 9. Endings. Like, don't that ring a red flag in the air some way, somehow? Like your child, you lost your children. I don't know. Something just iffy about that. Let me find out who this is. Let me see for a second. Malcolm, who's this? Who are you talking about? Holy Spirit. Because I'm like, God, please just show me who, give me some type of sign of who this person is. And I got his child died in the 90s. He lost a child in the 90s or something like that. So I don't know if the child was like a college student or a high school student, but I knew he was young. Do you get what I'm saying? You get my drift? All right. Yeah, a Page of Cups. It could be a daughter too here. 3 kids. It could have been 3 kids. But there was a son. There's a significance in the child of this son. The child of this person dying at a young age. Look at that. The Page of Pentacles, the Page of Cups. They died young. They died before their father. So you already know who it is then. He needed to give something in return in order to stay relevant. Whoo, I had to breathe for that one. There's a lot of betrayal here. There's betrayal of children. Giving up their children for come up. He was betrayed. Okay, somebody could even paid for this. Somebody could be like, oh, come, you should come to, Costa Rica with us. We're going out there, man. It's paid for. The rooms are paid for. Everything is set. You know what I mean? You don't have to put nothing in. You know what I mean? It's just, whoo. Yeah. So maybe this person got mental issues or like their memories. I'm getting something about their memories here. Somebody's a liar. Oh, he's like my son. He's like my daughter. She's like my daughter. She's like my son. It's like, nah, there's something wrong with you. Yeah, Page of Swords, daughter. So I don't know if this person lost their kids or they lost their children to fame. That's what I heard. They lost their children. And I mean, was it worth it, Dad? Dad, was it worth it? Tell me, Dad. Uh-oh. Like, what? Well, hold on now. Hold on now. I mean, Dad, was it worth it? Tell me, Dad. So, what? Children. These children never got a chance to be somebody. But it's something about that number 88, right? Something about that number. 4 times 2 is what? 8. 4 times 2 is 8. 1144. Okay. But his children are asking, was it worth it, Dad? So who's this dad? Was it worth it? All right. Was the fame and fortune like it? Did it still taste sweet? Because I feel like they took everything from this person, or they tried to. All right. That's why this person looks sick now, or they look old and rigid. They don't look good. Whoo! All right. Because it feels like ancestry, but it's like the ancestry are children. I don't know. I don't know. Okay. Um, yeah, children. So let's keep going. Who else? Is there anybody else involved, Malcolm? Is there any else? God, is there anybody involved in his death? Fire, the Queen of Pentacles. Let me see. I feel like somebody was losing their grip in society, or losing their grip in Hollywood. They had to do something. And every time it's like when this person needs something, their child dies out of nowhere. It'd be like the most random sickness. You could be healthy as a whistle and you dead because you're this person's child. All right. Okay, so somebody wants this person wants opportunity. There was a fight here. I told you he fought for his life. There was a fight. Okay. He fought for his life. Yeah, somebody's into magic or hoodoo, folklore. This is like folklore hoodoo to me. That's what it looks like. Okay, you know, like when they put the pins on the doll and they stab you when they want to stab you and poke you in the head and all that. That's what this looked like. So it looked like he was going through a spiritual battle himself as well. Like Malcolm was going through some type of spiritual battle. Something was put in his liquid or food. I keep getting that over and over again. I don't know. I'm getting tranquilizer. Tranquilizer. I guess something with like, don't tranquilizer like I feel like it makes you drool too. I keep getting some like drool in here. Like your tongue is sticking out. You're unconscious. You feel, the feeling I got was like you're unconscious, but it's like you're in between worlds. I don't know how to explain. It's kind of like you're not all the way dead. You're not all the, you still could see something, hear something, but you can't move. You can't really, your brain cannot tell your body to move and it will move. You know, your brain could be thinking it, but your body can't move. That's what I'm getting. You can't, like, and your tongue is sticking out. I don't know why I'm seeing the tongue sticking out to the side or something in this drool. Whew. Oh, I don't want to cry. Please don't make me cry. But he couldn't do nothing. Okay, like he can't move. And I feel like there was a struggle for him to move. Damn. Okay. Look at this. I mean, and then they had to move him away from the house. Whatever house he was in, they had to move him away. That's the Nine of Swords. This Nine of Swords looked like an attack. Okay, this is like an attack. But it's like an attack with your body, right? Because that's what I'm seeing with this. So it's like an attack with your body. And then when you know, you're in that trance. Because I keep getting like I could hear, I could see, a little bit blurry, but I cannot move my body. You know, like when they tranquilize animals, how they look, where they just gone and they can't do anything. Damn. So that's the energy I'm getting from Malcolm here. Okay, and then there was spiritual work behind it too. Yeah, he was a warrior. He fought. Yeah, yeah. I feel like this woman cannot sleep, or this woman is having difficulty. I don't know if this is his wife or the mother of his kid. There's some type of difficulty here, sleeping at night. This woman. And it could even be like this woman is being disturbed by the spirits of this person. So whoever this woman there's a woman here that have something to do with this. There's a motherly figure that he could have had argument with, disagreement with. It could be the mother of his child. It could be his mother. It could be the mother that played TV. Okay? And there's a betrayal coming from these people. All these people that have something to do with it, he feels betrayed by them. He feels unjust. Another thing that I saw is that I saw an angel pick him up. So good luck to you trying to get his soul. You can't have it. I don't know if you were trying to wear his soul, or you were trying to take over his soul. You can't. Simple as ABC. Somebody's going to die of a heart attack, or it could have, somebody died of a heart attack, or somebody's heart stopped pumping. Their heart stopped pumping once they were in the water. That's what I heard. Once he was in the water, his heart stopped pumping. He couldn't move. He couldn't. There was no way he was going to save himself. This is why. Sadistic, sinister, masochista people. These are people inhumane. Like, they're not human. They don't have humility. They don't have empathy. This I'm hearing a cold-blooded murderer. That's what I'm hearing. A cold-blooded murderer. So this is how they kill these teens, these children. So it's almost like he's realizing something. He said he's always wondered how these kids are dying, or how this is happening to these children. And now he's finding out how. He's seen their devilish work. Seeing the devilish work. It's something about soul swap, or like swapping. Something about Ty. Hold on here. Hold on. Yeah, it's giving cold-blooded, okay? But he finally, like, something just ay. This is overkill. I'm sorry, it's overkill. It's just, I don't want to imagine how hard it was to be thrown in the water, knowing that you can't even move your arms or legs to swim, to save your life. Jesus Christ. It's crazy. I'm gonna be strong for Malcolm. Yeah, a group of people. This is a group of people. Two-Face. Okay, I see a friend here, or like it could be somebody that's like in their 20s. Somebody, there's a man that had him on that boat. I'm trying to there go the man standing on the boat, to dispose his body into the water, so that he looked like he drowned, and then didn't report it to the next day. And then when you report it, it's like by the time they got to him, his body was swollen. Oh my God. It's giving me something about the organs. I don't know if it's kidney too, like something with the organs. Somebody needs a heart, like somebody need a transplant too as well. So this could be somebody that needs like a kidney transplant, lungs, or like lungs, kidney, okay, even liver or spleen. I'm hearing spleen. Spleen? Okay, I don't know what that is. I think spleen is kind of like liver. I'm not too sure. Somebody needs organ. Y'all just be careful, man. I think I gave a warning. I was like, if you're going out of town or whatever, just be careful. Same thing happened to Kevin Samuels, man. Same thing happened to that girl that I did a reading on. I can't remember her name. Sha something. Like, y'all be careful. When you're going out of town, even if ask God. Hell, ask God. You know what I'm saying? Use your better judgment. Use your intuition. Especially with the plane situation that's going on right now and all those flood situation. Like, just be mindful. Be very self-aware. Use your if your intuition say don't drink that, don't drink it. If your intuition say don't eat that, don't eat it. If you have a gut feeling that you're not supposed to be where you are, don't go. If your gut is saying don't go out of town, stay home. Stay home. Because he's feeling like he should have used his better judgment. Because it was just weird. The vacation was just weird. And the thing that caught me is that, if they say the family is on the water, where was the family when he died? Where was the family when he died? They need to be questioning the people that were with them in Costa Rica. I pray that the truth is being revealed in the media where people could see it and they can hide it. That those people that were with him, their face be shown, their names be shown on social media where they cannot run away from their judgment. I pray that happens. People like this don't need to be on this earth. Okay, they don't need to be on this earth at all. How you gonna give the man something that's gonna tranquil his own muscles where he cannot move? Because he's a big guy. I don't know how tall he is. He got to be more than 6 feet tall. You know what I'm saying? Like, and he got muscles. Like, man, there's a video. I keep seeing red in the background. I don't know if that was before it happened, but I'm seeing a video where he has like a red background or something like that, and it's coming up to me again. Because it's something just not right about this. You got family members, then you got a friend here, you got certain people around your family, and you're going vacation, and then you come up missing. I mean, not missing, you come up unalive. Some just don't sit well with that. There's a mother figure here, a motherly figure. There's 3 of them, okay? They could be significant to each mother's. The mother of his child, which is his wife, the TV mama, and his real mom. Something is going to be coming out about this 3. Now, it could be a situation where they come out and they, oh my God, I can't believe he's gone. My condolences to his wife and kids and da-da-da. It could be stuff like, but it's also talking about that had something to do with his death. There was an argument, a disagreement. Okay. And the crazy thing is that when I asked about his marriage, I saw that same argument. Disconnection, emotionally disconnected. They're in a group. There's a group of people. And a woman was the epitome of the beginning stage of him being unalive. A woman is the reason. You ever find out like most of these people that pass, right? There's always a woman. The woman was the one that started it. The woman is the one that said, I want him gone. Okay? Let me feed him with this stuff, you know? And they didn't even go to the police. Somebody's two-faced here. A woman here is two-faced. You got two-faced people. Okay? All around him that wanted him gone. Okay? I wonder what his wife's sign is. If she's a... Let me just simply just ask. I could do a part 2 because it's fresh. So I had to ask him today if I could do his reading because it's fresh, you know? Not because it's fresh, but because if he's ready. You know what I mean? Sometimes you got to ask them if they're ready to tell their truth. And give me clarity to see beyond, you know, to see what needs to be seen. Hear what needs to be heard. There's some kids that's mad at their daddy. Whoever their daddy is. Okay. Does your wife have anything to do with this, Malcolm? Holy Spirit. God. Does his wife have anything to do with this? Okay, there go the Queen of Swords again. So his wife she gotta be an air sign some way, somehow. Or there's an air sign woman here. Okay. There's a father and mother here that played a role to the deception of his passing. Okay, an air sign woman and an Aries Scorpio or Aries male. It could even be a Pisces male here. So this person could be married to this air sign woman. You see, they're not seeing eye to eye. You see how she's facing her back towards him? Okay. So, you see what I'm saying? And then you got deception. Okay. Somebody could have been watching him to see what reaction he would have. Woo, Jesus Christ. Let me ask, does his wife have anything to do with this? Deception came out. Lies came out. Somebody gonna get caught trying to hide something here. And when I asked that, the wife could have been at a vacation with him. Okay, because the 2 of Wands came out. Yeah, the wife could have been, whoo, Jesus. Something about him in that vacation feels off. He felt off. Something was off. Something was off. Okay. I don't feel like it's just him and her that went though with the kid. I feel like there's other people that were there. And it's almost like he's the secret. You know, like you go on vacation and you didn't know that they're planning to kill you. And that's crazy. You don't know they're planning to kill you. And you like, nah, not them. Not my wife. Not my, you know what I'm saying? Not my TV mom. Not my TV daddy. You know what I mean? There could even be a situation where the TV mom is turning her back on the TV dad. You know what I'm saying? It could be something like that too. But the wife went with him. Okay? And there is deception with this trip. Beginning of the trip. Before they even left the house, she lied to him about certain things. Somebody could even be cheating. Because here is 3 of Wands, right? Somebody could be cheating. 4 of Cups again. Disappointments. Letdown. Disconnection. Not feeling loved. Not getting what they want in a relationship, in a marriage, whatever, whoop-de-whoop. You know what I mean? You know, it's given that. Okay, maybe he found out something about his wife. There go the 8 of Swords. You know, somebody felt stuck in a marriage or felt stuck in a marriage. But this stuck is giving me tranquilizer again. The Eight of Swords in this card is giving me that tranquilizer where he cannot move. But the Eight of Swords initially talks about being stuck, being in prison, feeling imprisonment. You know what I mean? Feeling imprisoned, feeling like you can't get out, you can't move. It's giving me that tranquilizer energy again. There was a drug given to him that was a tranquilizer. That was like, the lovers. Cheating. Somebody was cheating. Somebody was cheating. Somebody could have been cheating with like a co-worker or somebody they work with or somebody they know. This could be somebody they know. Who's this person they know? But I'm getting it's more, allegedly I'm getting his wife, but I'm getting somebody outside, maybe somebody she was dealing with that works with him or works with her. It could be a co-worker. Ooh. As soon as I said that, it's like ding 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 ding. B. There's a co-worker involved here. And this co-worker could be a Caucasian co-worker that helped her. It could be a light-skinned person, but it could be I got a Caucasian co-worker. So I'm just gonna say that. A Caucasian, somebody's not somebody is not African American. Jesus Christ. Jesus. It could be a co-worker that helped her. Okay, and this person could be like in their late 20s to like early 30s ish, like 30ish, or like there's a co-worker here. So my thing would be, there's a co-worker, but I'm trying to figure out what was the co-worker doing there. Hold on. Cause something coming out. It's coming out. There go the wife. Queen of Pentacles. You know, somebody do work. I ain't gonna lie. Nine of Wands. Look at this Nine of Wands. Somebody tired, can't move, can't do nothing. And then you have the Death card next to the Nine of Wands. Somebody fought till they cannot fight anymore. They could not fight anymore. Do you understand me? And then, ay. Oh, Jesus Christ. That just gave me chills down my body. Like, which led to their death here. Because somebody want opportunity here. I don't know what. Look at that, the Temperance card. So they could have met up there. They could have met up there. Jay, what you doing? Yeah, Page of Swords. Somebody was watching him. You know, it's giving me in the dark, right? Let's say they have a hotel room, right? It's giving me in the dark. Like, let's say him, his wife, daughter have a hotel room. I won't be surprised if this co-worker had a room next door to them, or like 2 doors down, or like in the same building, but a different room. Because it's giving me that. Because somebody's watching. This person is watching them. She met up with this man. Why do I feel like something could have been a secret meetup? I don't know. I'm getting like secret meetup. Okay. You could have fooled me. Like I'm hearing him say, you could have fooled me. Like, you know. Yeah, there is a... Jesus is the man, yes he is. This has to do with her dealing with somebody outside of their marriage. But this is somebody she works with. This is somebody, they talk. I wonder what his wife's sign is. They talk. Somebody wishing for somebody here. Somebody I've been patiently waiting. Wow. Patiently. Somebody was chosen to do the job, but this person is connected to the wife. They were chosen to do the job. Did he work with the wife or he worked with the husband? One of those. Because I was getting The Resident, and it sounded like a movie or a show. I'm not too sure. Somebody was patient till he couldn't fight anymore. Somebody was waiting. It's like somebody was... Oh, Lord Jesus Christ. I know I don't want to call Jesus' name in vain. God's name is in vain, but this is crazy. She really broke his heart. She did. There could even be a situation where there's a DNA test that needs to be made, or there needs to be a DNA test on his daughter. I don't know why this is coming up, but it's giving me DNA test. So is she light skinned? Or is there, what was the question about this daughter? There could be a question about his daughter. There's a question about his daughter. There's a question about his daughter and the DNA test that needs to be done. I don't know if somebody panicked, but there's questioning. There's questioning. Somebody's sleeping with their boss, or they're sleeping with a co-worker. Somebody's sleeping with their boss or co-worker. Period. I keep getting that over and over again. Sleeping with boss. Sleeping with their boss. Damn. There was a third party here. Somebody was watching him till he couldn't move anymore, or he couldn't... It's almost like somebody was watching him struggle. My God, Jesus. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Malcolm. You had to go through this. It's sad. Yeah, somebody he got kids with. The mother of his child. The mother of his child. This was planned out to a T. So, he didn't even see his birthday. He died before his birthday. That's what I'm getting here. He died before his birthday. He was unalived. Somebody even wanted him to celebrate that good news. Damn. Somebody wanted him to go through this. It's like somebody put him through hardship. But it's like hardship of death. I can't, it's like... Because... Yeah, man. It's crazy. When did he die? On the they say he died on the 20th. What if he died on the 18th? That would be crazy. July 18th. Yeah, man. They're gonna move his body though. I see that they're gonna bring his body to America. Whew! Jesus Christ. The Tower. This is a shock to the world. This is a shock to the world. Maybe he didn't use his intuition to know that something was going on with his wife and his boss. Or something's going on with his wife and a coworker here, but it's looking like a boss to me. Like someone that pays her check. You know what I'm saying? Someone that chose her to do this job. Is she an actress? She got to be an artist for sure. What's that lady named? Patricia Rashad. Is she involved? How long have I been? 90 minutes? I gotta go. Is Patricia Rashad involved in Malcolm Jamal's death? Holy Spirit. She's coming out as the Empress. Let me see something. There's a betrayal with that mother. There's a betrayal. Did somebody put out say, okay, go do this? Yeah. Yes. Yes. Damn. It's like she knew something was going down here. She knows. She knows. She knows because I'm getting betrayal. Betrayal from her. And the King of Cups. So I don't know what Bill Cosby sign is. So there's an air sign here. Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Then there's a Leo, Libra, Taurus energy here. But there's an air sign in particular. So she could be an air sign. Okay, there's a betrayal with this air sign. Okay. I don't know why I feel like they all work together. Like they all know each other. The wife knows her. You know, she knows the wife and who she's tricking with or whatever she's doing on that side. Like they know each other. You get what I'm saying? Is Felicia Richard involved? I'm not just getting her. I'm getting women, a woman, but it's more than one woman, and I'm getting a male here, a boss energy. Okay, a boss, a leader. So there's an Aries, Pisces, but I'm getting like there could have been something that happened to him with his job, his business, what he does. Because I don't feel like he only acts. I feel like he sang too, or he, you know, he could have went to school for performing arts. I don't know. I don't know. I'm getting Juilliard. What's Juilliard? Is it school? But I'm getting like a prestigious school of art or like a prestigious school. I don't know if there's somebody that went to Juilliard for dancing. Maybe it's Debbie. Debbie? You know. I don't know. Yeah. So this woman and man tricked him. And like I said before, I feel like people paid for this trip. Is it odd to say? Nah. Talking about like, oh, you know, my friend, he lives in Costa Rica. He got a, you know what I'm saying? He's having something over there, or, you know, I just want you guys to go on vacation. You know, I want you and your wife to go out there, and, you know, and it's like the wife don't planned it with Felicia Rashad. Let's just say it, you know, hypothetically, right? Don't plan it with Felicia Rashad and Cosby. They all know what's going on, but he's the only one going into it. It's like going into the lion's den without even knowing you're going to the lion's den. That's what this looks like to me. And a picture had to be sent to somebody here to see his death. That's crazy. Somebody needed to show a picture. Because somebody needed money. Money is significant here. Somebody need money. I see people cheering here and saying cheers and celebrating. Check. Go in the room. What's wrong with you? Okay, I see people celebrating here. Thinking that they have bamboozled people on the media, or the media could have thought like they bamboozled us into thinking that we don't know. But okay. There are three women cheering. I don't know why I keep getting the name Debbie Allen. Who the hell? Is she a dancer? She's a choreographer? Because I feel like I've heard this name before. Keep coming up. Watch your back, girl. Watch your back. Alright? Could be a warning. I don't know. Maybe it's a warning. Maybe it's a warning. Okay. But there's three women involved. There's a male involved. There's an elite male here. It could be part of the industry. It could be a millionaire going into billionaire. You know what I mean? There's that one. And then, I don't know, I'm getting a trickster. All right? And then you got, so I'm going to tell you guys a sign that's coming out strong for me. For me, strongly, Aries, Pisces, Gemini, water sign, Pisces again, Scorpio, Cancer, okay, significant, especially Pisces and Gemini, very, very significant, okay, and then you have, well, Libra, let me see, Libra, Taurus, and Leo energy, but the Leo energy is him. But I feel like he's not even coming out in his Leo energy. He's coming out like in, somebody's another Pisces. There's another water sign. So it's like he's not coming out in the Leo energy. He's coming out in like, he's coming out like in water energy. He's coming out in his King of Cups energy. I rarely see Leo energy on here. Let me use a different deck. Okay. I rarely see his Leo sign. So these are all people that want him to go through this. But his sign ain't even showing. Okay. But that Gemini is strong. That Gemini is coming out strong. Pisces is coming out strong. Leo, rarely is Leo coming out. That's why I be telling people sometimes. Sometimes, if your sign don't resonate, watch your rising sign, watch your moon sign, and see what resonates with you. Okay, let's go here. Who's T? Who's T is a Pisces? Who's that? He has a Pisces. No, oh, he does. Debbie's Felicia's sister. Is her name Debbie Allen? Allen? And whenever I would say that name, I would say a choreographer, a dancer. So, and I was seeing like a ballet outfit though. It looks like a ballet outfit. So I don't know if she did like different genres of music, or she did like ancestry, Afro, or like, what you call it? Oh my gosh, I forgot the name. It's some type of dance, but it's not, it's like different type of dance. But I'm seeing in a ballet outfit with her curly hair, short curly hair, dancing. All right. Her name keep coming up. I don't know why. Why is your name keep coming up, Debbie? So there could be a warning for Debbie. I don't know what it is. Somebody hair thinning out. Their hair is thinning out. Could be Felicia. All right, let's see. Is Bill Cosby involved in this, in Malcolm's death? Holy Spirit. All this fake ass family. Fake family. Something was going on with their marriage. Their marriage was not in the best place. Their marriage was not in the best place at all. I don't know what they were going through, but there was a lot of arguments and bickering. The war card came out first. So it could be saying something in front of y'all. Four swords. The word in the fourth, that's a dead person. So he knows something that happened here with the water situation. He could have watched something online too, or like seen it on TV. All right. Holy Spirit. I can get my code. Jehovah. King of Pentacles. So Bill Cosby is coming out as the King of Pentacles here. So Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. You know what's so crazy that I'm looking at right now is like he doesn't feel any type of way about, like, you know, like when somebody passes, you're like sad, you're crying because you know you played the father role to this kid growing up. You know, he was in the show with you for how many seasons? A lot of seasons. To the point they have a different show when the kids were growing up. They made their own show and they went to different world and all that great stuff. It's like he's not feeling sad. He's not feeling sad at all. I don't know if Bill is in a wheelchair. It's giving me wheelchair or like can't walk. I think I said that earlier. I don't know if he's in a wheelchair or like they transport him in the wheelchair a lot. Yeah. There was something going on with Bill Cosby and Theo. I don't know why I keep calling him Theo, but I don't know. There's something going on with them where Malcolm was kind of resistant to working with Bill again. There is some type of resistance here. So I don't know if who Jesus. There was an argument with him and Malcolm. There was a disagreement with him and Malcolm. There was a disagreement, guys, because this could be the boss I'm talking about, or they could be another boss. But this is giving boss energy, and it's making me think about the wife when I say that. When I say him and Malcolm and Bill was not getting along, they were not seeing eye to eye, and it could be something where Bill was competing with this guy. I don't know why. You know what I'm saying? There could have been a competition there. Is his wife a water sign? Is she a water sign? Because they go the Queen of Cups here. Or is Felicia a water sign? Somebody here is a water sign here. So water sign. Okay. There could be an argument with him about a Queen of Cups here. And it's Queen of Swords. There go the Queen of Swords again. There was something that happened before this man passed, man. There was some disagreement because Malcolm didn't want to work with Bill anymore. He didn't want to associate himself. Like there was resistance there. When it comes to even talking to him like that, there was resistance. I kind of feel like he could have isolated himself from Bill. I would not be surprised if he isolated himself from Bill, especially after what happened with him. Like there could have been a thing where he's like, hold on. I want to know what his wife's sign is. There could have been something where it's like, she could be a water sign. There could be water in her chart as well. But there could be something here where he don't want to be associated with that. There could have been a shock value to that too when those things start coming out about Bill. And Malcolm is a decent guy. He don't want to be involved with that. Maybe Bill was like, oh, let's work together. I want you to do this, you know, with me. And he was like, I don't know about that. You know, I don't know if I want to do that. I got other projects going on. But he was keeping his distance. And they fell into some type of disagreement, argument here. You know. Somebody here was competing with this guy, Malcolm. They were competing with Malcolm because he was a jack of all trades. He was able to navigate different things. And he was doing good for himself. He didn't need Bill Cosby to help him do it. He was doing good for himself. He was auditioning, doing his thing. And then sing. You know, maybe even write poetry or do something with like rhythms or rhymes. I don't know. Or spoken words. Maybe he did spoken words online. I don't know. Or he he said some type of poetry online. I'm guessing something with online poetry or saying reading poetry. I keep getting that, but it could be poetry about unfairness when it comes to African American things happening in the world today, as we see, as we know it. Um, but he didn't want nothing to do with him. He isolated himself, put his energy away from him, uh, backed off from that situation. He backed off from that situation. So this is telling me it could be a time where Bill was going through that allegation situation and he just don't want to be a part of it. He don't want, so there was something here where he doesn't want to have his energy or his reputation tinted or wanting to be a part of that in the spotlight. Even when people will ask him questions, he might even feel uncomfortable answering those questions. You know what I'm saying? Like he was trying to get his reputation. Is he don't want whatever Bill was going through to affect him. You know what I'm saying? I don't think Bill liked that very much, guys. I think Bill was like, nah. I played your father on TV for how long? It could have even been a situation where he's not the only one. It could be Lisa. What's that other girl name that played in the Cosby? All his children in the Cosby, they kept their distance. Some of them kept their distance. The women kept their distance. Even his wife in the show kept her distance. I'm just saying. Yes, Papa. Come here. Give me a hug. What you doing? What you doing? Okay. Well, they all kept their distance because I'm sitting here. I'm guessing something about Lisa. They stopped talking to him or they don't really associate themselves with him, or it could have been something he did while they were playing those roles that caused them to distance themselves from him. He was doing too much. Okay? He was doing too much. Yeah, they did not. So it could be something where, damn, why is it making me go through all this? It could be something where he wasn't a good leader outside of that. Like he wasn't the guy he portrayed himself to be to them. And there could be something about strictness, being strict. It could even be something where even though they're in the Cosby show, he still wanted to know what they're doing outside of the Cosby show and wanted to be in their business and wanted to control that when they have parents of their own outside of the Cosby show. Do you get what I'm saying? Like there was some type of knick-knack. The girls were not feeling it. They were not feeling the love. They were not feeling... It was something about him that was very strict. You know? Even outside of Bill Cosby show. Like he wanted to keep them in control. And Lisa, maybe Lisa was not feeling that. There was a couple of them that were not feeling it. He wasn't the only one. So they know how he is when it comes to like... They could have felt disconnected emotionally from him or like pulled away emotionally from him because of the way he was. And how he interacted with those children outside of workplace. He wanted to be like their daddy. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're my daddy. Yeah, I feel like Lisa them are shocked. Whoever he played with in Bill Cosby's show, the sisters in there, they are saddened by this, the loss. They are saddened by the loss of this young man here. But they didn't fully keep in touch because of Bill Cosby. I don't know what Bill Cosby did. I don't know if Bill Cosby was tripping on the set. I don't know if he was telling them all kind of stuff. You can't date that guy. You can't be with this guy. You can't do that. You can't be in another show. I don't know what he was telling these people, but there was a disconnect with the women in the show and Malcolm. So that could have caused a disagreement. That caused problems. It caused friction. Yeah, it caused... There go the Pisces again. So who's the Pisces? It could be him. Because somebody said he had a Pisces North Node. Yeah. Yeah. There you go right here. You got a Pisces not. Pick it up. Pick them up. Malcolm could have also felt like he didn't give love like that outside of whatever, the Cosby show. There was no love or support or real support or love there. You get what I'm saying? Like, for a while, there was a disconnection there with both of them. Um, There's betrayal. He felt betrayed by Cosby. He felt betrayed by Cosby, period. Yup. He felt betrayed by Cosby and this woman. There's a Capricorn woman here too as well. Yep. There were 5 people that were influenced by his death. 5 people. And it's given... It's almost like... I don't know how to put this. It almost feels like... When he had kids, he was competing with his kids. That's what it's giving me. Like, competing with his children. Causing a disagreement with his children. Okay, so nothing I'm seeing when I ask if Bill Cosby have something to do with this is that they had to choose between Bill Cosby or Malcolm. Damn. They had to choose. It was a choice. So why would you choose the younger person? It don't make no sense. It don't make no sense at all because it almost look like a choice here. And they chose Malcolm. I don't know why. Yeah. They chose Malcolm. It was between him or Malcolm. It was between somebody else and Malcolm. But it felt like between him and Malcolm. There was a competition. Who is it going to be? There was a competition. Somebody could have also blocked him. It could be Lisa, or somebody could have blocked something here. Somebody blocked something from being seen, and I'm getting Felicia, for sure. I don't know what that is that she blocked from them seeing. Yeah, somebody's wearing a mask here. It's a woman, a Gemini. There she go. She coming out like, yep, it's me. Gemini energy all the way. Was trying to block something from being seen, someone's death from being seen. Somebody's into some spiritual magic or like some. Every time I come to her, I see like spirituality or like some type of spiritual work. King of Pentacles. I feel like she could have isolated herself from him, from Bill. She could have isolated herself from Bill. Or was not seen together, interacting. Especially when that stuff came out about him. She could have tried to hide. There's something going on here with these people being disconnected emotionally to certain people. Like, it's just crazy.
It's mine.
Because I don't see her crying either. She's not crying. She's not crying. This is about money. This is money. Money. That's why I was asking, was Felicia Rashad married? Has she ever been married? Because there's a King of Pentacles, but I feel like that's Bill. Yeah, she's part of the people. And there go the water. 5 of Swords. There go the water. She knows. She knows. There go Aries, Aquarius energy. She knows. She knows something here. Okay? About this guy's death and what happened. It's giving Usher confession. This is my confession. She gone decide and go on and na na na. Yeah, there's a disconnection, emotional disconnection here.
Yeah.
Somebody could feel emotional disconnection and is asking for a DNA test here. I think I said that earlier. It's coming out again about a child DNA. Dang. About a child DNA. Somebody was questioning a child DNA. Could be with Bill Cosby and what's her name? Rashad. Can you please stop, Papa? Stop doing that. Hey, go to Tai Tai. Go to Tai.
No.
Yes,
No,
yes,
no,
yes,
no.
yes. Yes, 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 yes. Give me. I'm almost done. Give me about 15 minutes. Yes, take that. Go.
No.
Go. Bye bye. See you later. Toodles. Go. Go to your brother. Bye. That way. I'm coming. I don't care if you. You're gonna be fine. You're fine. You're all right. Go. Keep going. Jenu, go. Like so, I don't know if she's married. She's coming off single to me. She's coming off single. I don't know if they're still married. If they are, there's a disconnection there. She plays a good mother on TV though. I'll tell you what. I feel like there was an angel when he died. There was an angel present when he died. I think I said that earlier. It's coming out again. There was an angel present after he died. That's good. That's good. I love that. Yeah, after he died, when they found in the water, the angel came and got him from the water. Aww. His Pisces energy would have been okay with that, though. That's what I feel. I feel like he went through a lot before he died. Okay. All his burdens are released from him. That's what I'm getting. I'm hearing like your burdens are released from you. Everything. Every burden that was put on you is removed. Aww. Thank God for that, child. Yeah, there's deception to him there's deception to him drowning in water. Okay? That's what I said. Was I going to, did I ask his wife if his wife, I feel like all three of them are involved, allegedly. All three of them. What about her, Holy Spirit? What about her? She and her sister. What about her and her sister? So Debbie Allen could be a water sign. That's why I keep picking up water. Who's this water sign? Okay. What about this is going on, Holy Spirit? God, what is this about? What is this about? So somebody felt like they got justice. So was it between Debbie Allen and Malcolm, or was it between Bill and Malcolm? Yeah, somebody's getting a new opportunity. That's why they needed him gone. Because they go to Leo. So I feel like the Leo is getting justice on the other side. Either way, this person is going to get, I feel like Malcolm is going to get revenge on injustice. Something is going to be, yes, it will. Ace of Swords here is going to be justified. The truth is going to also come out. I also feel like it could be a project that comes, maybe there was a project he was working on before he was unalived. I don't feel like he drowned mistakenly. This was murder, allegedly, okay? He was unalived, okay? Because somebody here acting like, oh my God, he has to, excuse me. Did I tell you to go to your brother? Oh, that is not working for me. Go, bye-bye. See you in 2 minutes. See you later. Toodles. Okay, let me see. There's a water sign woman that's talking to Felicia Rashad if she's the air sign woman. Okay, she's having this conversation with this lady, right? Okay, and she's coming off to the world like, oh my God, my husband, we just need a time right now. We need privacy. We need privacy right now. My husband, because she don't want to. It remind me of what? What's that guy name? Dang, what's that guy name that died and his girlfriend gave him food to that killed him? The girlfriend and the brother put all this stuff inside his food to kill him. What's his name? Richo McQuan? Yeah, just like that situation. Yeah, it's giving that. Okay, but it's like the wife is talking to Felicia Rashad and they're having this conversation. Somebody's going to get an opportunity. Okay, somebody's getting an opportunity here because of the death of this man. Okay, somebody wants to get justice from the elites because their name have been tarnished. All right, their name have been tarnished. They're trying to get favor. Okay, whatever I'm saying is the truth somewhere somehow, because the wife and Felicia, they're having this conversation. And she probably telling Felicia, oh my God, he's strong. He is strong. That guy was trying to endure. You know, it's giving me the story of that guy in Green Mile. The guy, what's her name? Amorosa, ex-husband. Giving me that energy. The truth, the song card. People wanting opportunities here. Okay? Somebody want to be the next best actress there is. Oh, you want to be the next best actress? Well, you got to get rid of your husband. Oh, you want to be, oh, we're going to help you out. We're going to send you out to Costa Rica. We're going to plan everything. And we know you know what I'm saying? We're going to send your little snack over there with you. And this is what you got to do. And we'll do the rest from here. That's what it's giving. It's giving me that. Okay? Yeah, somebody has a two-face. And somebody was cheating, juggling. Okay, cool. All right. I feel like he found out the truth after he passed. He found out the whole truth and nothing but the truth. But there was a suspicion he had. But he just could never pinpoint it. And if he would ever ask his wife what's going on, there'll be an argument and he'll kind of brush it off or he kind of like let it go. But there was always a question of if she was cheating on him. There was always a question of somebody cheating here. Because there was a disconnection, okay, that was felt. That Pisces energy gonna let you know there's a disconnection. He was not using his intuition. Period. Because I saw it in reverse and I saw it in upright. He was not using his intuition that his wife or whoever he was with was gonna ever harm him like that. And planning to where there is somebody else helping her move the body to somewhere else, like allegedly. Okay? Allegedly. All right. And you got somebody here, emperor here, who need organ. Like what? Yeah, somebody took him. The boat keep coming out. Somebody took him on the boat. Yeah. It was somebody else. She knows that she invited there. Or the person could be a Virgo. I don't know. Yeah. Virgo, King of Pentacles. Well, I just said person could be a Virgo. So it's somebody else she invited over there. And they carried it on. This person took him on the boat. Took him over there. And the angel came and got him. And this person is not talking. Okay? They might even say, oh, there was somebody else there with him. And the person survived. It's like, what? It's going to be some bogus stuff online, man. They're going to say. And it's a lie. The person survived because they were supposed to survive. They were not supposed to be the one to be unalive. Period. Okay. Maybe the person got in the water and came up like, oh, I was drowning. Yeah. I was with him, but I think he's dead, man. Just to play the game. You can't deceive. It's too... Come on now. I don't know. For some reason, I kept seeing water and I kept seeing pearl. And I'm like, why am I seeing water and pearl? I never understood. but it was Malcolm. Spicy's energy. He's showing up in his water sign, and now he's showing up in his King of One sign. Okay, that's him. He's being transitioned. The star. He becomes more of a star now that he's dead. We know how that goes. Yeah, you got all these people betraying him. The people that was with him at the place where he went to, they betrayed him. Whoever he was with, his family, you know, they betrayed him. They betrayed the trust, and they brought an end to him. They paralyzed them, tranquilized them, and here we are. But I feel like his wife, Felicia, Rashad, Bill, and more people have something to do with this, allegedly, and I'm gonna leave it there. I'm gonna leave it there, okay? If I'm pushed, I'm gonna do a part 2 because I kind of want to see after the energy dies down what comes up. Because sometimes more information comes up, like that. You know, when you do the reading fresh, more information comes up after. All right. So you guys have a blessed night. I was here for a long time. I had to do his reading. I felt the need to. I was pushed to do his reading because I kept asking God, what reading should I do next? And I kept saying, a Knight of Cups, a King of Cups, and a King of Wands, right? Like an Emperor. And I'm like, who are these people? And I kept saying somebody younger. I didn't know who these people were, but now it's all making sense. But you guys have a great night. You guys enjoy. Good night. Okay. Papa, go sit. All right. You guys, good night. Cindy just mentioned that in a reading last week, a star would be larger after they pass away. Oh, I did. Thank you, Marie. I don't even remember. Hey, Marie. Who else here with you? Odie. Hey, Odie Will. Hey, everybody. I was trying to stay focused. Who was with athlete? He was an NFL player, not a basketball player. Her husband. Felicia is divorced because I was seeing her single. She didn't come up to me like she had a man or a husband. She came up to me as a single woman. That's why I said that. Was she ever married? Just to see. All right, yeah. You guys have a great night. Thank you guys for giving me confirmation. And Claudia, I might come back and watch the video because, maybe that will give me more information as to the reading too. That helps too. You never know. But you guys remember to be kind to yourself, to be loving to yourself. Remember, with everything you do, put God first. Make God your foundation. To God be the glory. We're going to send Malcolm back, to transition in peace and be in paradise. May God give him strength at this time and comfort him and bring forth understanding to his will. Bring forth understanding to his mental, where he understands that this had to happen, where he understands that he's going to be okay, where he understands that there's a new assignment to follow. May God raise his vibration and frequency high for him to be able to learn from this mistake and this trauma and heal from it and move on. In Jesus' mighty name I pray, amen. But remember, be kind to yourself, okay, and show up for yourself every time. All right, when they tell you you can't, tell yourself you can and you will, and show yourself that you can, okay? You guys have a blessed night. Good night, y'all. Love y'all.